Okay, you guys, we're back here with week 1, day 2 workout for you. Today's workout's gonna be a little bit different in that each exercise we're gonna do it for 30 seconds instead of for 15 reps like we did yesterday. So let me show you each exercise and then we'll bring out Caitlin and get started. So we're gonna start with squats, okay? When you're doing a squat, I want you to make sure you stick your butt back and keep your knees right over the middle of your foot. Okay, so you're just gonna come down and then up into the squat. Your feet are gonna be a little wider than shoulder width. And you're just gonna squat and come back up. Okay, I'll go into a little more detail when we're actually doing the workout. Second exercise is a straight leg deadlift. So you're gonna grab your weights, pull your shoulder blades back so your back is nice and flat. Legs are gonna be almost straight. Don't lock out your knees though, that may hurt your knees. Just keep them as straight as you can. And you're gonna bend over and then back up. Just go as deep as you can for your flexibility and back up. Make sure you keep your back nice and flat though the whole time. Okay, last exercise is gonna be a pop squat. Okay, so you're gonna start, feet wide, toes pointed slightly out. You're gonna come down into a squat, bring your feet in and back down. It's got a little bit of a jump in it. I'll give you a modification when we get to it. If you can't do jump or if it gets a little bit too hard, then we'll modify it from there. So let's bring out Caitlin and get started. Okay, we've got Caitlin here and we're ready to go. We're gonna start with squats for 30 seconds. Okay, are we ready? And on your mark, get set and go. Okay, so remember in a squat, you've got your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Okay, just go as deep as you can. Some people will be able to go deeper than others, kind of depending on the flexibility in your hips and your ankles. So you're just gonna stick your butt back and squat down as low as you can. Okay, what I want you to make sure you don't do, you've got 10 more seconds, is don't let your knees come way out over your toes. See, this would be the wrong thing to do. See how my knees are coming way out over my toes? You wanna stick your butt back like you're going to sit down into a chair. All right, that's 30 seconds right there. Go ahead and take a little break before we get into our deadlifts. Grab your weights. I want you to always start by rolling your shoulder blades back. That's gonna help you keep a nice flat back. Okay, feet are about shoulder width apart, knees nice and soft. Okay, 30 seconds, ready? Let's go. Okay, so same thing with the deadlifts. Go down as deep as you can. Everyone's gonna be a little bit different in the flexibility through your hamstrings, back of your legs. So I want you to just go down until you feel a good stretch from your hamstrings up into your glutes, and then come on and stand back up. Don't hyperextend through your lower back either. When you stand back up, I don't want you to push your hips overly forward like that. Just 5 more seconds. Okay, so you're just gonna stand up nice and tall. And that's 30 seconds right there. Great. Okay, so go ahead and put your weights down. Now we've got that pop squat, the plyometric move I was showing you. So start with your toes pointed slightly out, feet wider than shoulder width, and 30 seconds, and go. Okay, so if your knees are preventing you from doing anything that's kind of jumpy, I want you to do a sumo squat. Okay, so with the sumo squat, your toes are pointed out, and you're just gonna come down into a squat, and then back up, like this, okay? If you can do the jumping and the plyometric move, but you need a little bit of a rest, that's okay. We're gonna go for 30 seconds, which is just 5 more seconds. Just take a break when you need to, and then jump back in when you can. And that's 30 right there. Okay, let's take a 60-second rest. Okay, you guys ready for set number 2? We're gonna do that same thing One more time, so let's go ahead and get set up for our squats. We're gonna go 30 seconds. Ready, and go. Okay, 30 seconds right here. Go as deep as you can. If last time was a little bit too easy, try and do your squats a little bit deeper. Good, Caitlin. Her knees are staying right over the middle of her foot. They're not going out too far, and her bum's coming back like she's trying to sit in a chair. Okay, down like this. You got 10 more seconds. Good, 5 more seconds. Keep your chest up. Try not to round your back as you come down into the squat. And that's 30 seconds right there. All right, next up we've got our straight leg deadlift, so grab your weights. Remember, always start by pulling your shoulder blades back, nice flat back, knees are soft, and 30 seconds, here we go. Okay, come as deep as you can. Some people may be able to go all the way down to the floor. Some people may only be able to go right below your knees. That's fine, just challenge yourself. The important thing is making sure your back is nice and flat and you almost keep that little arch right there in your lower back, okay? So again, you don't want to round your back forward. You've got just 5 more seconds. So don't round your back forward and come down like this. Okay, keep your back nice and flat, and that's 30 right there. Great job, you guys are doing awesome. One more exercise for this circuit. It's our pop squat. Ready, and go. Okay, 30 seconds of a pop squat. That's a little tough. So if you need to take a little bit of a break and then just jump right back in when you can, that's totally fine. I want you to kind of come a little bit low in this pop squat too. I don't want you to be doing this. Okay, so come nice and down into that squat. And you've got 5 more seconds. Almost there. And that's 30 seconds, perfect. Let's take another 60-second break and do it one more time. Okay, you guys ready for our last circuit of today? We're gonna go ahead and just do the same thing again, 30 seconds of squats. Get your feet ready and let's go right now. Here we go, 30 seconds. Okay, good. Squats are the best lower body move. They basically work every muscle in your lower body, from your glutes, hamstrings, quads, everything. We're gonna be using them a lot in this program. We are halfway through. If you need to take a little break, go ahead and take it and just jump right back in with us. Also, if you're getting a little tired, you could just go a little bit more shallow. Okay, you can go a little more shallow in your squats. Just make sure you're staying upright. 3 more seconds. And there's 30 seconds right there. Let's take a little break. Grab the weights. We're gonna do our straight leg deadlifts one last time. Nice flat back. And here we go, 30 seconds. The other really great lower body exercise is our deadlift. So the deadlift is getting your hamstrings and your glutes and also up into your lower back. So we're gonna be using some sort of variation of the deadlift and the squat pretty often. Okay, you're halfway through. I hope you guys are having fun with this. It's important to have fun with your workout so you look forward to doing it and it keeps you coming back for more. 5 more seconds. Good, you're almost there. And that's 30 right there. Okay, we've got our last exercise. It's our pop squat. This is gonna get our heart rates up a little bit. Finish it off strong. Okay, ready? And 30 seconds, here we go. Good, so come as deep as you can in this one. Challenge yourself. If it's feeling a little bit too easy, go a little deeper. We just want your heart rate coming up right here. And we are halfway there. I'm gonna join him for this last half. You ready? Here we go, you guys. Okay, 10 more seconds. Come nice and low. Good, 5 more seconds. And we are done right there. Great job, you guys did it. Stick around for the challenge. Daniel's gonna be on here in just a minute to lead you through that one.
All right, everybody, I hope you had a great workout. For today's challenge, we're going to be doing a wall sit for as long as you can. Now, I know for today's workout with Lindsay, you guys did a lot of squats, so this is really going to top off a great workout. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up against the wall and you're going to sit down right up against the wall. Now, once again, we're going to do this as long as you can. I'm going to go a minute, but if you go longer, that's fabulous. If you don't quite go that long, that's fine. So go ahead and get down in your squat position and we'll get started. Now, when you're in your squat position, we want 90-degree angles, okay? So 90-degree angles at your hips, going out to your knees. From your knees down to the floor, we want 90 degrees as well, okay? Some people cheat a little bit and they sit up too high, or they put their feet out in front of them too far, okay? So once again, 90-degree angles at the knees, 90-degree angles at the hips, and your shoulders back against the wall, okay? All right, once again, don't put your hands here on your legs. Makes it too easy, okay? Now I know you're probably really feeling it in your quads, especially after the leg day that Lindsay gave you, but just keep breathing and push through the pain. Once again, you're going for as long as you can. Okay, really focus on breathing. Keep it nice and tight. All right. All right, I went my minute. If you're still going, that's awesome. Be sure to jump on our Facebook page and post your time, and we'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's daily challenge.